What's one tiny decision that completely changed your entire family's life? Every Sunday after church, my dad would stop at the same corner gas station and buy one $1 scratch-off ticket. Always just one. No Powerball dreams, no spreadsheets or lottery strategies, just a single crumpled dollar from his wallet and a smile that said, "You never know." He called it tradition. My mom called it wishful thinking. My brother and I called it Dad's tiny rebellion. We didn't have much growing up. My mom worked double shifts as a waitress. Dad was a mechanic, smart, steady, but tired. Our apartment was small and the walls were thin. I used to hear them whisper at night, trying to figure out which bills could wait and which ones couldn't. The scratch-offs were our one piece of magic. Dad would bring it home, place it on the kitchen table like it was a treasure map, and we'd all take turns scratching. Me, my brother, then him. We'd huddle close, hopeful, squinting through the gray dust like we were looking for buried gold. Most weeks we won nothing. Occasionally, $2. One time, $5. We'd cheer like we hit a jackpot anyway. Then we'd order fries from the diner down the street to celebrate our big win. It was silly, but it was ours. Then came the Sunday everything changed. It was a rainy February afternoon. My shoes were soaked through, and my brother had just come down with strep throat. Mom was working a double, so it was just me and Dad in the car. We pulled into the gas station, and he paused for a second. "You want to pick the ticket this time?" I nodded, reached for the fifth one in the row. No reason, just a feeling. He paid, pocketed the ticket, and we drove home. Dinner was leftover rice and fried eggs, the kind of meal we ate when the grocery budget ran low. Afterward, we gathered at the table like always. I scratched the first panel, then the second, then the third. "Wait," I whispered. "I think we won." Dad leaned over, squinting. His eyes widened. "No way." He pulled out his reading glasses, double-checked the symbols, and looked at the tiny printed text on the bottom. 250,000. "Is that real?" I asked, breathless. He didn't answer, just stood up, walked to the living room, and sat down without a word. I followed, ticket in hand. He stared at the wall for a full minute. Then he started laughing, that deep, belly-shaking laugh I hadn't heard in years. "It's real," he said. "It's actually real." Mom got home an hour later, exhausted and soaked from the rain. Dad showed her the ticket. She didn't believe it at first, thought it was a joke. When she realized it wasn't, she sank to the floor and cried. We didn't do anything flashy. No new cars, no Rolexes, no Vegas trips. Dad paid off every single debt, cleared the credit cards, the hospital bills, the overdue rent. He finally bought a used truck that didn't stall in the cold. Mom quit one of her jobs. My brother got braces. I got a new backpack that didn't have duct tape on the straps. A month later, we moved into a small but beautiful home with a backyard. Not a mansion, but it had a working fireplace and a washing machine that didn't flood the kitchen. The first night there, we all sat on the floor, eating pizza and laughing about how weird it felt to have stairs. We didn't even have furniture yet, but I've never felt richer. And every Sunday after that, Dad still bought a scratch-off. "Habit," he said, grinning. But now, whenever he scratched it, he didn't close his eyes or whisper to himself like before. He smiled, win or lose. Because we already got our miracle. Last year, when my daughter turned 5, he handed her a shiny coin and said, "Go ahead, kiddo, scratch the first one." She didn't win anything, but she laughed, and that was enough. The framed winning ticket still hangs on the wall of our living room, right next to a photo of us in front of our new house. All 4 of us in pajamas, holding a pizza box like it was a trophy. That $1 didn't just buy us a house, it gave us a future.